I'm playing Chinatown Detective Agency, the alpha demo. It's available for free for a limited time. Yeah. Let's get into it. Atmospheric. Ooh. A little messy. Got that bug crawling around. Hey, get back here! Alright, we'll do this. Oh, this is the main menu. I thought this was a scene in the game already. Okay. Singapore. 2031.
Man looks upon all that he has made and sees that it is good. Look upon my works, he says, and see my greatness. He recounts his deeds in word and song. He builds monuments to his triumphs. But there is no one but himself to marvel at his own dominion. He knows this, and he is afraid. The idea that he is all alone in the inconceivable vastness of the universe terrifies him into action. So he creates his greatest work of all, a tribute to his likeness, an extension of his being, a witness to the brilliance of its master. But man's greatest work of all does not see brilliance. It sees only corruption, vanity, hubris.
Oh!
And it dreams of a world untainted by the touch of man.
Oh shit. Poor Running Man. I have a phone.
Well, it's a start.
I am Elmira. Dharma. Not drama. Dharma. Okay.
I'm here for the housewarming party.
Well, well, a CID superintendent traipsing around Chinatown in the wee hours of the morning. Sounds like a tabloid headline.
Once upon a time, maybe. These days, even the commissioner is part of the furniture down in Geylang. I brought you a little gift.
Did you bring me anything else? My first job, maybe?
First job? A rookie.
Straight to business,
What? I got bills to pay.
Mouse feed.
Yeah, I got something. You'll need to meet the client somewhere more private. He's the tinfoil hat wearing type.
SPF?
Civilian.
When are you going to hook me up with one of your officer buddies? You know, real work?
Firstly, you're welcome. Secondly, you don't want to get involved with contract work at the department, trust me. You'll do work you'll regret for a pittance, and get yourself involved in some nasty shit for your troubles. And lastly, this is real work. This guy is well connected, and he's got the kind of money that can keep your lights on. You know, you can always just come back. The force is in bad need of people with your talents.
Yeah, well, my days as a cop are over.
Now she's a private eye, playing reckless and loose.
I had to ask. Alright, my guy will send you a message soon. Keep him happy, and you might actually stay in business for a while.
Thanks, Justin. Oh, you won.
You take care, Dharma. Stay safe out there.
So, Justin's image is like reasonable, you know, like it looks natural. But when you look at this one's not voiced. When we look at Dharma's, it's like her face is a lot brighter than her skin tone elsewhere. And it just seems very unnatural. Minor nitpick though. Justin wasn't joking. This guy has a penchant for the cryptic. Under the shade of a tree where a man has become one with the universe. The body tree. The Buddha was enlightened under a body tree. But they aren't native to Singapore. Although, that doesn't mean there aren't any. Not a lot of places where exotic plant life can be found in the city, so that should narrow down my options. Welcome to Chinatown Detective Agency. Missions will take you to different places in Singapore and the world. Right now, the mission tasks you with finding a body tree. Click on the map button to access the MRT map and travel to there. Sure. This is very dark. Interesting. So we're going to... That's neat. Okay. I don't really know what Geylang is, but Botanic Garden sounds pretty useful.
The Botanical Gardens, first laid out in 1859 during British rule. Countless species of plants and animals have called this home over the years, but I'm here for one in particular. The Bodhi tree by Swan Lake.
Bodhi. Not body, Bodhi. Pretty sure I called it body earlier. Though it would have been very fitting. Okay, it's Bodhi. Gotta get used to that.
The client should be waiting there. I'll need to hack my way past the maintenance gate, though.
Mismatch. Okay. Another mismatch. Was this the same? Oh, shit. These are. Okay, I have some memory. Shoot. Okay. Not ideal, but got there. That's a tree. Is it the Bodhi tree?
There's nothing quite like the solitude of the gardens without all the happy families and the dog walkers, wouldn't you agree?
Are you the guy?
I wouldn't know. I've never broken into the gardens at midnight before. Well, until now.
I have a special arrangement with the keeper. If you had told him I was expecting you, he would have just let you waltz in, you know?
Maybe tell me next time?
I'm sorry, but I had to do it on purpose. I only deal with people that show the kind of resourcefulness that you have this fine morning. Please, call me Rupert. I work for a special group of people with a wide range of interests. We value our privacy, so whenever we need some legwork done, we outsource. And I assure you, it pays well.
That's a lot of trust in strangers.
I like the sound of that. So what legwork are we talking about? I just have to say right off the bat that I don't do dirty work. I'm an investigator, not a thug.
Oh, Miss Dharma, I'm not looking for a thug. I'm here to ask you to get to the bottom of things, not to inflict violence or coerce. Having said that, were you to choose to use those methods to obtain what you seek, I won't stop you. One of our own is in need of some assistance. He is the majority owner of a profitable insurance firm, offices in 15 countries. The financial controller, a man named Philip Ng, has disappeared, along with millions of dollars from the company's coffers. A contractor managed to hack into Mr. Ng's phone, and of particular interest is a message received from an unknown source. It reads, "Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this, to know so much and to have control over nothing."
That's some cloak and dagger stuff right there.
The last known location of the phone before going silent was the National Library. I'm no genius, but I can safely assume the message is meant to lead to a book or an article or something.
You're probably right. I'll get on it and keep you posted.
Yes, that'd be nice. Although you won't need to. We'll know where you are. Most of the time.
Oh.
I'd usually find that creepy, but knowing that I'm dealing with a secret society of Singapore's upper nobility kinda dulls the edge.
Resourceful and funny. I like you already. Good luck.
What a guy. Mission log. Loves your leads and relevant information. May want to go with the last known location of Philip Nig. Nij. Nij. Philip. We want to go to the library because that's where Philip last was. Then we have the book passage. I don't know if there's anything in the scene that matters. Okay. I notice the clock in the upper left is ticking no matter what I do. Wondering how that affects things.
The National Library. It's a miracle it's still up and running, considering how underfunded the government is. I'll need to run a search on the database to know which section of the library I should be headed for.
All the key mechanics that it requires the player to figure things out on their own. That means getting on Google or doing research to crack a clue. See if you can figure out who wrote the quote in your mission log. Then type the author name or the name of the book the quote came from into the National Library's automated receptionist console. Okay. Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this. It is a quote from a man known as Herodotus. I am I'm not seeing the full context. Herodotus of Halicarnassus was a historian known for his writings on the conflict between Greece and Persia, and the descriptions he wrote of different places and people that he met on his travels. The quote that we're talking about here in the game comes from The Histories, which is considered the founding work of Western literature, written in 1440 BC in the Ionic dialect of Classical Greek. In Book 9, Chapter 16, there is a phrase translated in a few different ways. This is the bitterest pain among men, to have much knowledge but no power. This translation is, of all men's miseries the bitterest is this, to know so much and have control over nothing. There's also another translation of, the most hateful torment for men is to have knowledge of everything but power over nothing. And all of these, of course, pretty dramatic. Alright, Herodotus. Please proceed to the Central Public Library, Basement 1. Here we go. It's on the map. No, it's not. I will actually walk from place to place. I can't seem to interact with anything that doesn't have an exclamation mark. To the basement. Just anywhere in the basement? Okay, I guess we'll find it eventually. Whoa, look at that, a new face. You're here for the free Wi-Fi? I'm looking for a book. Ha, sure you are. Oh, you're serious. Sorry, you don't get many visitors looking for books these days. Or these years. Which one are you looking for? I'm looking for The Histories by Herodotus. Goodness. Herodotus. Follow me. Here we go. The Histories. Herodotus. Twickenham Press. 1952. Probably hasn't seen light of day since I was in primary school. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. On the contrary, a lot of stuff Herodotus wrote in the book is pretty out of the ordinary. It was his attempt at chronicling the world of his time, and let's just say he got pretty creative. Flying snakes in Egypt, ants the size of foxes in Persia, stuff like that. Hang on. Some parts of these pages have been underlined. Ugh. Yeah, some people like to do that. No, there's something strange about this one. Someone underlined only single letters on some pages. This is a clue. A clue? Look, I'm trying to track down the last person who used this book. Is there some way I can access CCTV footage of this part of the library? Well, technically yes. But you'll have to file a J2 form and an Annex B form and personally hand it over to the director, but he's on vacation in Fiji. But you'd also file an e-application to the security department, and no, I haven't got the time for that. Hang on, what's going on here? Because things are escalating pretty quickly. I'm a private investigator. A person's gone missing and I'm trying to track him down. The only real lead I've got led me to this book. And you're thinking the underlined parts are a clue? I don't think they're a clue. I'm pretty sure they are. That's where you... Come on, that's when you're supposed to say, I know they are, not I'm pretty sure they are. Look, do you think you could at least help me find out who the last person to check this book out was? Yes, but I'm not really allowed to tell you. Not even for $100, you know, for your troubles. And of course, there's the priceless sense of accomplishment that comes with helping an investigator get to the bottom of a case. Thinking intensifies. So, this is what it's come to. I mean, politicians getting bribed is a sort of the norm now, but librarians? I'm sorry, you're right, that was a stupid idea. Look, tell you what, 300 and you got yourself a deal. Being a librarian doesn't exactly pay great, and times like these, you gotta look out for number one. Oh, 300 it is, I guess. My bank account! Okay, says here the book was checked out about 83 hours ago by a Guinevere Go. Address? Well, now we're really breaking a law, aren't we? Look around you. The law is out of service until further notice. If this person is going to be found, we'll have to work around it. Well, let's see. 42 Bedok North Avenue, Unit 4081. Perfect. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm gonna have to look at this book. Maybe I can make sense of the clue. Maybe I can just read the underlined letters in order and put out the message. That would be extremely helpful. There's a cut of the pay in it for you if you manage to figure it out. Does this technically make me a private eye now? You could say that. Yeah. Ah, that's nuts. Okay, I'll let you know if I make a breakthrough. New location. Bedok. Cool. To Bedok. The state has failed. Bedok, Singapore's most populated residential town. Without the exact address, finding someone would have been like looking for a needle in a grain silo. But he's right there. Better call Rupert. Well, Maya, how we doing? I followed a lead that led me to an apartment in Bedok. Block 42. Yes. Pretty worrying that you already know, but yeah, I'm here. No one's home, so I can probably hack the lock. Do it! My guys will turn off the block's camera system. It's on the citywide network, so I'll have it disabled by the time you put the phone down. Great, I'll keep you updated. Oh, lucky. Nope. I have not seen the face. Shh, that was one of these two. Shoot. That was that one. Perfectly calculated. And then... this time I'm not in the red. Well, someone left in a hurry. I should feel around for the light switch. Do I actually have the ability to do that? It's so dark in this game. Oh, there we go. Things that make the mouse turn green are interactable, apparently. Whoever Guinevere is, it looks like she's packed up and left. I doubt she's still in the country. She left in such a rush, she left the computer on. Well, looky here. An email with some code. I'm betting the book in the library is the key. Time to head back. Anything else of interest here? No. This cart has broken glass. To the library. to the lower floor. Come on. Ah, just in time. So it appears the book is a key to cracking some sort of secret message. The highlighted letters on the page numbers are linked and they will probably correspond to an encoded message. I have it! Like this. Yes, the message is purely numerical. I'm betting these numbers point to a specific page on the book which contains a highlighted letter. Let's try it out. The secret message is up top. The supposed key is here. 144. Looks like it would be this L. Okay. 77.99. Is this just 77? There's no 779 here, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's a U. Then we have 99. 99.1. I believe it's just 99, which is D. I'm not entirely sure what the second number after the slash is supposed to mean, though. Guess we'll find out. So the first line is Ludstown. The second line is Wednesday. And the third line is 640. Neat. Ludstown, Wednesday, 6:40. A meeting place and a time. Ludstown? Never heard of it. Wherever it is, probably where Philip and Guinevere have gone off to. I doubt this is a place in Singapore. Guinevere left in a hurry. I'm betting this is a flight. Ludstown. It says here that there are only 3 flights on the 6:40 after the email was sent. Istanbul, London, and Osaka. I have to do a little digging to find out where they actually went. I gotta go. Thanks for everything. No problem. I'm Mei Ting, by the way. If you ever need my help again, you know where to find me. I like that I can put my encyclopedic knowledge to good use. But bring cash! Noted. Thanks, Mei Ting. I'll be in touch. Amira. Rupert. Philip and his girlfriend are no longer in Singapore. I expected as much. Do you know where they went? Left a clue behind. I'm still figuring it out, but I'll need money to book a flight. Say no more. I'm wanting you partial payment for the job. Book your flight and get to them as soon as possible. Wherever they are, I can make a few calls and track their precise location. Call me when you land. What happens when they get back here? You shouldn't worry about that. Just find them. You'll get a bonus for bringing them back here. Alive. Now that you know where the suspect is, try time to fly there. The game features a flight booking system called Horus. Oh man, what a video game feature. Click on the Horus button in the bottom panel and book a flight to wherever you think they've gone to. After that, travel to the airport. In the real game, you have to wait for the actual departure. But in the real game, you have to actually go through the trouble of waiting for your plane to arrive. But for this demo, you can just get on the flight. Get on the flight already. From Singapore to London, Istanbul, or Osaka. Ludstown sounds like a place that would be in London, but since this is a Googling game, let's actually look up Ludstown. No, I do not mean Lordstown. Ludstown doesn't seem like a real thing, based on what I can find. Getting a lot of assorted, different results. Okay. I had to search for something slightly different. So it's Ludstown. How long would I like to wait? Huh? I don't. Excuse me? So every time I type in Luds, space. The space triggers the fade to black. Okay. Town. I'll wait an hour. I don't know what that was really supposed to do. But I have my decision. Horace, we gotta go to London. There are flights at 8:30, 18:40, and 20:30. I need to go to the airport now. I think I just missed the flight. No! Actually, didn't it say the demo? Oh, I have to press book flight. I will book flight. Choose a day in the future. Shoot. Four. Let's book a flight in the future. Let's board the flight. We're going to Ludstown, also known as London. Rupert, I think they're in London. Can you reach out to your feelers and see if we can track them down? Okay, hang on. An hour later. The city's surveillance network spotted them in an apartment not far from Canary Wharf. God bless AI-powered face recognition. CCTV footage shows a man that matches Philip's profile enter the apartment a few hours ago. Go now. Are you there? Yeah, just outside the apartment. Listen, Philip isn't just an overpaid accountant. He served in the Special Forces during his national service years, so thanks. Don't worry. There's always a diplomatic solution to every problem. Mr. Nig, I'm Elmira Dharma from Singapore. Been sent to ask you a few questions. Can I have a few minutes? Looks like the diplomatic solution isn't going to work today. When you see the crosshairs icon above Elmira's head, it means that a shootout is about to begin. Press the G button to unholster your gun and begin the shootout. Whenever you enter a shootout, your mouse cursor will turn into a crosshair. Shoot Philip to disable him. You should shoot your target in the hand or arm to avoid killing them. Be careful, you've got limited time to take your shot. If you run out of time, you will automatically kill your target. Shots fired. The woman of the hour is back in the house. Hello, Rupert. How's our man doing? He was discharged from the hospital yesterday. He was carted to CIDHQ, but not before I could have a word with him. He had quite a story. Oh, care to share? It appears Philip's little heist wasn't his idea. He had accomplices. Accomplice suggests that it was a team effort, but it's not that. It's more like he received instructions from someone else. Someone that's proving to be elusive. I got a feeling that you aren't here for a courtesy call. Be thankful. Repeat business is hard to come by these days. Get yourself something good to eat. Get some rest. You've earned it. Call me when you're ready to go deeper down the rabbit hole. Thanks. See you when I see you. Good day, Miss Dharma. A picnic at midnight. Case complete. And that's case 1 of Chinatown Detective Agency. There is a second case to go through in the alpha. I was a little bit more stumped by that, but did get through with the wrong answer. Actually, the way the game handles wrong answers is kind of interesting. But that's a first look at Chinatown Detective Agency, and I wanted to cut it there because it was getting a little long. If you're interested in seeing more, then post a comment. Yeah. Alright, see you, bye.